Imagine calling someone's father an ode when you intended to call them an ode. Ode ni babae. When you intended to say ode ni babae. So you say you don't want to do that. Without tonal marks and context, you cannot know what many words in the Yoruba language means. You will say words that you do not intend to, much to your own disadvantage. And I'm telling you, for example, that this was an honest mistake. Use this in a sentence. Mi ò tíì rí oko rí. Oh my God. Oko, please. That you don't want to find yourself in that. And so in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 4 Yoruba words that have the same letters but sound different and mean different. I want you to stay tuned for the last one because the last one is a homophone. That means it actually has the same letters, sounds the same, but actually means different. Can you guess what that one is? Let me know in the comments before you get to that one of first. Before we get to that one of first, we're going to save that for the last. Welcome to the Oyato Show. Oyato literally translates to it's different. It's not the same thing while they look the same. Look again because it's not the same. Let's get started with the first word. Oyato. Oyato. So what comes to mind when you see these letters? Depending on the tonal marks on these letters, it could be written this way. It is Ola. Ola. Ola means wealth. Ola, wealth. So it's like re, mi. Remember that whenever you see nothing on a vowel in the Yoruba language, it is pronounced re. And whenever you see this mark, it is pronounced ni. So, Ola, re, mi. Ola means wealth. And let's use this in a sentence. Abisola ni ọmọ tí wọ́n bí sínú ọlá. Abisola ni ọmọ tí wọ́n bí sínú ọlá. What does that mean? That means Abisola is a child born into wealth. And fun fact, that is actually my name. So my full name, my real name, my full name in all of its glory is Abisinwola, which translates to a child that was born into wealth. So Abisola Ola Reme ni ọmọ tí wọ́n bí sínú ọlá. So you see the rhythm in the Yoruba language. Abisola ni ọmọ tí wọ́n bí sínú ọlá. I think it's really cool. All right, so Ola means wealth. But when this word is written this way, it is pronounced Ola. Ola, do, re. So remember that whenever you see this mark, it is a do, not do. It's not like the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. It's do. So Ola, do, re, Ola, right? Ola. So Ola means tomorrow. Tomorrow. And if we were to use this in a sentence, we will go A parí iṣẹ́ yìí ní ọ̀la. We will finish this work tomorrow. Parí means to finish, like finish. Parí. Ó parí ẹ̀, he finished it. A parí iṣẹ́ yìí ní ọ̀la. Do, re, ọ̀la. So ọ̀la, 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 ọ̀la. And that's how it goes. So let me know in the comments, tí o bá bí ọmọ ní ọ̀la, ṣé wàá sọ ní ọ̀la? So that is using both of them in a sentence. That literally translates to, if you have a child tomorrow, are you going to name them wealth? Ọ̀la, right? Ọ̀la. Tí o bá bí ọmọ ní ọ̀la, dòre. Ṣé wàá sọ ní ọ̀la, re, mi? So that's using both of them in a sentence. Ọ̀la, ọ̀la. So let me know in the comments, would you name your child Ola, Abisola, or any other kind of Ola? You know, if you have an Abisola, oh my God, I'd love to see an Abisola. So please, if you are Abisola, leave a comment. Say hello to me because I am waiting to say hello to you. Namesake Abisola. Right. Another example of using both of them in a sentence would be Níwòyí ọ̀la, màá wà nínú ọlá ńlá. Okay, I know how that sounds. Níwòyí ọ̀la, that's by this time tomorrow, do, re. So remember, do, re, ọ̀la. Ọ̀la is do, re. Níwòyí ọ̀la, màá wà nínú ọlá ńlá. So I will. It's a prophetic word. It's a prayer. It's a prayer. So like by this time tomorrow, I will be in great wealth. That's what it means. Niwo yi ola, ma wa ninu ola nla. Like I will be living in wealth. So that's what that means. All right. Oh my God, I feel like I spent a lot of time on this one because my name is in the equation, I guess. So now let's move to the very next one. So, what comes to mind when you see these words? Again, depending on the tonal marks on each word, if it is written this way, then it is pronounced orun, redo, orun. Orun means neck, neck, like your neck as a part of the body. Orun, neck. Orun. And if we were to use that in a sentence, it can go something like, mo fẹ́ràn ilẹ̀kẹ̀ tí Ṣadé wọ̀ sọ́rùn. Siorum, there's a contraction there, so it sounds sorum, but it's siorum. So, mo fẹ́ràn ilẹ̀kẹ̀ tí Ṣadé wọ̀ sọ́rùn. And I don't have any necklace on my neck now, but that's just an example, right? So that's it in the sentence. So, orun, redo, redo. Again, remember that if there's nothing on the vowel, it is pronounced with the re, and then if there is this mark on the vowel, it is pronounced do. So again, it's not do, it's do, like do, not do. Okay, so and also in the Yoruba folktale which we put out, which you can watch right here, you know that Ori gave Olajumoke the cowrie of necklace and he wrapped it around her neck, around her arm. If you don't have any idea what I'm talking about, you haven't watched the Olajumoke and Ori story, and it will be linked in the description. You can watch it right here also, but after this video, okay? And if it is written this way, then it is pronounced Orun, do, re, Orun. And Orun means heaven, heaven, Orun, heaven. So do, re, because the first vowel has the do sound, do, and the other vowel doesn't have any tonal mark attached to it, and so it's called re. So it is Orun, do, re. It's like the inverse of the first one, which is re, do, Orun, right? Orun, like so, the neck and heaven. Actually, I think this is my favorite show. I really like this one. I think this is my favorite show. I don't know. I really like it. But let me know. If we were to use this in an example, we can say, Ìyanu yóò sọ̀kalẹ̀ láti ọ̀run wá. That means a miracle will come from heaven. A miracle will happen from heaven, because we know that miracles are usually things that are divine, right? And so it comes from heaven. So, ìyanu yóò sọ̀kalẹ̀ wá láti ọ̀run. And interestingly, I did put out a song which is available now, which is for people going through a difficult situation and just mental health situations. One of the lines in the song says, ìyanu yóò sọ̀kalẹ̀ wá. It's a song for people who are going through a form of depression, or just overwhelmed with life and just exhausted. And so one of the lines which I really like in the song says, "Ìyanu yóò sọ̀kalẹ̀ wá." That is, a miracle will come down. But now, for example, láti ọ̀run wá. Okay. So by the way, if you haven't checked out the song, you should check it. It's a very, very timely, relevant song, if I do say so myself, and very beautifully written as well. Yeah, so I will link that in the description. Share it with all your friends, okay? All right, so ìyanu yóò sọ̀kalẹ̀ láti ọ̀run wá. And I was really finding it difficult to find a word that would use both of them, like neck and heaven, in the same sentence. So I'll leave that up to you, my viewers. So let me know what you have, and then you can leave it in the comments. Everyone is going to read that. But if I come up with something before the end of this video, then yes, I will say it. But there we go. So you see that these words only have the same letters. They share the same letters, but they sound different and they mean different. And you tell me now what comes to mind when you see these words. Again, depending on the marks that are written on it, if it is written this way, it is pronounced as ode, re, or de. So if it's written plain this way without any marks, and maybe just the or sound, the or mark below, right? So it is ode. Ode means a hunter. Ode. Do you know any hunters? Tell them we say hello. We thank them for their bravery. So Ode again, Ode appeared in the Olajumoke story, right? You have to watch the Olajumoke story, honestly. So I will link it in the description because yes, there was an order in that story, right? So order means hunter, and then if we are going to use this in an example, we could say Ṣé Olajumoke á fẹ́ ọdẹ tó gbà á lọ́wọ́ orí? That is, will Olajumoke marry the hunter that rescued her from Ori? Ṣé Olajumoke á fẹ́ ọdẹ tó gbà á lọ́wọ́ orí? So will Olajumoke marry the hunter? No spoilers. There will be no spoilers in this video, but if you'd like to know, okay, the video will be linked in the description. Amazing story. And if it is written this way, it is pronounced ode. And if it is written this way, it is pronounced ode. Ode actually means a fool. So it is an insulting word. You don't want to call someone a fool unless you really want to call them that. But it's an insulting word, as you can tell, even in English, So imagine calling someone's father an ode when you intended to call them an ode. Ode ni babae. Ode ni babae. When you intended to say ode ni babae. So you see, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that, right? So ode, re, that is a hunter. Ode, a fool. They only share the same letters, but they sound different and definitely mean different, and you don't want to switch them up. And the way that you don't switch them up is pronouncing them correctly. And speaking of proper pronunciation, we do have a Yoruba sound mastery course, which at the moment is available to you at no cost. You can enroll in the description. That's where you get all the sounds right, and you don't make this kind of mistakes. And you don't make this kind of mistakes. And to even go deeper into that, we do have an introductory course teaching you how to speak the Yoruba language, which will just help you speak the Yoruba language better. Or you could just also listen to the Oyato Yoruba playlist, where we do a lot of Yoruba phrases, simple, easy phrases that you say along with me. And so if we were to use ode in a sentence, we could say, Kilo de ti will not fit in your day. Like, why did you call him a fool? So if you call someone a fool, they're definitely going to react in a way that you don't like. And so maybe they have that reaction, and the third party is trying to mediate the situation, and they're asking you two, why did you call them a fool? Kilo de ti will not fit in your day. Like, why did you call him a fool? So make sure that you don't ever mix these words up, okay? So this one is a homophone. That means they share the same letters and the sound the exact same way, but they mean different. I bet that you cannot tell which one this is. If you can, let me know in 3, 2, 1. Igbo, Igbo, Igbo. What comes to mind when I say Igbo? What's the first thing that comes to your mind? Igbo means bush, and Igbo can also mean hard drug, a drug that you should not be taking. Okay, so Igbo, they actually sound the same, and they have the same letters. Igbo, right? And so if we were to use that in a sentence, we can say, Olajumoke tẹ̀lé orí lọ sínú igbó. Olajumoke tẹ̀lé orí lọ sínú igbó. That is, Olajumoke, again, still referencing the folktale story that is up on our channel. Olajumoke tẹ̀lé orí lọ sínú igbó. Olajumoke followed Ori into the forest, into the bush. Olajumoke followed him into the bush. I don't know what Olajumoke was thinking, but she did follow him. Spoilers, yes. She did follow him into the forest. And if we were to use Igbo as a hard drug, for an example, Igbo lè ba ilé ayé èèyàn jẹ́. Igbo lè ba ilé ayé èèyàn jẹ́. So hard drugs could destroy a person's life. That's the translation of that. Ibole ba ile aye yan jẹ́. And also, we take this time to say, don't do drugs, don't do hard drugs, because they really, this is not just an example, this is a fact. They really could destroy your life. So say no to hard drugs, okay? Ma Manubu, don't take it. Don't take it. Stay far away from it. I'm actually serious. I'm actually serious. So, Igbo lè alájùmọ̀ gbẹ́kẹ̀lé orin lọ sínú Igbo. Igbo lè ba ilé ayé èèyàn jẹ́. So those are two words. They have the same letters, they have the same sound, but they mean completely different things. What he used both of them in a sentence, it would sound something like this. Ó fa Igbo, ó sì ráre sínú Igbo. Ó fa Igbo. That is, he took hard drugs and wandered into the bush, right? So he took it, maybe he was so intoxicated by it, it just wandered away into the bush. Again, say no to hard drugs and stay away from it, okay? You made it to the end of the video. Thanks so much for watching. We do have tons and tons of free resources that you can download on our website. The link will be in the description. You can visit our website to also check out some other resources that we have for you, from our language courses, which will help you speak the Yoruba language, to our ancient wisdom for modern life videos that will connect you to ancient wisdom from our ancestors, Yoruba Proverbs, not just proverbs in a vacuum, but how they actually apply to our life, to Oyato Yoruba Show, where we actually teach those looking to learn how to speak the Yoruba language, where we share simple, relatable, everyday phrases for those interested in learning how to speak the Yoruba language. Just have literary works like the Ancient Wisdom for Modern Life book, the Tales from Our Ancestors book, and some of these also have free resources that you can access on our channel at Rootstump. We're all about connecting you to your Yoruba root and preserving the Yoruba language through digital media. Would like you to be a part of our journey. Subscribe to the channel, engage with our work, share them with your friends, and be a part of the Rootstump family. I am Abisola. Oyato. Connecting to your Yoruba